good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
He hits Adams complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Hall. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Hall again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now Lamar changing the play. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Off the option, here's Henry. C.J. Mosley, the former Raven, in there on the tackle. 2nd and 9. Henry running right. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And now they'll shift things around. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd and 3. Jackson going to run. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To throw is Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. This pass out wide to Hall. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A handoff for Hall. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Rodgers. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Here's 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
This is too easy right here. Too easy.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Since they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well,